the French, the Germans, well, the tourists, that is, well, they're giving Britain a wide berth. Yes, the figures are in. What was that? Oh yeah, I know all that. Yes, I know the Port of Dover is rather busy at the moment. Unfortunately, it's all the people trying to leave Britain to, well, spend their money in the EU. Oh, okay, so much for the boom, because the people aren't coming from the other direction, no. Not the French and not the Germans, to spend their money in Britain. And there's a variety of different reasons, and the most obvious one is one we talked about before, and it's the fact that the French and the Germans, etc., well, they have ID cards that allows them to travel. Yeah. Unfortunately, post-Brexit, they're no longer valid in the United Kingdom. No. So it scuppered that one, didn't it? Yeah. So now we've got less people coming in because they've got to get a passport. Pretty much. Not everybody wants to get passports, you see. Now, Jersey, well, in their wisdom, they had a pilot scheme. Now, this is in the Guardian, so like I say, I'll leave a link down in the description down below for you. They're doing a pilot scheme where it allows the French to visit with their ID cards Jersey, the islands of Jersey, or the island of Jersey. I don't know, Guernsey as well, I don't know, but Jersey, yes. But that's not it. That's not just it. Sorry, there's other reasons as well. So you've got the passport problem regarding the ID cards are no longer valid in the United Kingdom, and the hostility. They no longer see this one's actually very, very damaging and very dangerous for Britain, because they no longer see Britain as a welcoming country. That's what they're saying here. You can read it for yourself if you want. I'll leave a link down below. But they're saying it's no longer welcoming. It's kind of a hostile environment all round now, I would say. So instead of us being able to, help the hospitality industry, we've scuppered them with Brexit. So if you're a hotelier or what have you, and you rely on tourism coming from the EU, well then, quite frankly, if you vote for Brexit, well, there you go. Schadenfreude, yeah. If I pronounced that right, I don't know. But yeah, it's the figures, they don't look good at all, do they? We have for the first 2 months of 2023, the figures are down. This is via Le Châtel, via the Channel Tunnel, and in 2023 it's dropped to 251,175. But back in 2019, it was 314,497. You'd expect the numbers to go up. Anyway, there's natural progression called growth, you see, which we don't seem to have anymore. In fact, we're growing less than Russia. Yeah. Government's own figures. And then in 2022, it was 155,000 arrivals in 2022 compared to 338 in 2019. Yeah. So it's not looking good. This is a decline, but also it's not just the fact that it's a decline for the here and now, it's a decline for the future, because we've created this atmosphere. And it's not just Brexit, obviously. Like Natalie Elphicke would say, it's not because of Brexit, she would go. Yeah, but it's not just because of Brexit, it's because in 2019, because of Brexit, we got this government with Boris Johnson. Although the hostile environment was Theresa May's before Boris Johnson, but, they perpetuated it, haven't they? With first we had Priti Patel with her jet skis, and now we've got quite out the frying pan into the fire with Sue Ellen Braverman, who happens to be a member of a cult. Yeah, there they are, criticising posters, which might be a little bit tasteless, but from Labour. But if you forget the fact that Sue Ellen Braverman, she actually, he's dead now, but he never faced trial, just like Jimmy Savile. But he's this guy who was the head of this place, this Buddhist cult that Sue Ellen Braverman was a member of, and she got him off. He didn't face trial. Yeah. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? It does. And I wonder why people are start thinking, well, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and You know, people are angry. You know, so the United Kingdom's not doing too well on tourism, but might be fortunate considering we've got no one to actually work in these places because we can't get the labour. Even though there's thousands of people in the United Kingdom longing for a job. They just happen to be asylum seekers, but obviously they've got the wrong colour of skin, I reckon, according to the Tories. Something like that. We need people, and it's like, you know, you get them what you can, I would say. You can't grow an economy without people. I know some people say, hey, can't got the infrastructure. If you had the people, they'll be providing tax pounds sterling into the Exchequer's pocket. You know, and then they can spend money on infrastructure that we're dying crying out for, and maybe we can pay the junior doctors their £19 an hour. You know, after all, Matt Hancock thinks he's worth 10 grand a day, so, you know, what's the difference? And that'll be funny, 3 years training, and then they basically get used as cheap labour. I'm sorry, that's just not right. And they're paid for this stuff to get this training. The bursary no longer applies as it did once before. It's very much cut back. Yeah. Britain is a mess. And Brexit broke Britain. Now this hostile environment, this attitude towards Britain, no, this attitude, this feeling towards feeling towards Britain now is it's not something you can change overnight. You can't always, oh, we are warm and welcome, come and see us, we're lovely. You can't just do it, no, it takes time, because they're not going to trust you. No. And then obviously you've got the passport thing anyway, so that's going to turn people away and prevent them wanting to come. So it's, yeah, we're really bugging ourselves, aren't we? Oh, I know, what do you reckon? How's Britain? You know, especially the Brexiters, but we are supposed to be a democracy, fake democracy. It's a fraud referendum, wasn't it? So there you go. So, have we broken Britain? I think so. Because I don't think it's going to recover anytime soon, economically or societally. Is that a word? Societally? I don't know. Is that? Or I just made up the word? Maybe, I don't know. You tell me. Leave it in the comments down below. Anyway, if you want to support the channel, you can do that on Patreon or buy us a coffee, and links down below in the description. But also, on this field here, you probably already know, and also another field behind you, which we haven't started yet. We're planting 1,000 trees, 1,000 trees on 2 hectares of land. And if you want to be part of that, there is a link down below. And there's a GoFundMe link. Basically, you can, you know, contribute towards the tree, and we'll plant a tree on your behalf. But also, we're putting signs with the trees, it could be your name, or maybe it's the memory of a loved one, or something like that. We're also making bat boxes, bird boxes, yeah, animal habitats and what have you. Even little insect houses and stuff. You know, just everything that we can just create like a nice space where the animals will get left alone, because that's what we want. Yeah, because they get their habitat, they get all sorted out, and the farmer comes along and chops the trees down, and there goes the bird nests, and yeah, it's not great. Very fortunate. It's very beautiful today, isn't it, wouldn't you say? It's a lovely day. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely Easter. Yeah, I hope you haven't stuffed yourself too much. Well, that's tomorrow, but you know. Yeah, just watch out for the chocolate. Don't eat too much chocolate. No, a lot of that chocolate ain't real chocolate anyway. No, it's probably got the palm oil in it. Yeah, poor orangutans. Hope you're feeling guilty. You should be. What about this poor, you know, the slave trade and all that? Brazil, you know, the cocoa bean. To make your chocolate Easter eggs. What about the tinfoil that probably came from Russia, who's killing people in Ukraine? You feel guilty yet? Sorry. Oh well. I'm going to go in, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. And if you got this far through the video, through my waffle, well then, thank you very much. So, ta-ta.